Alrighty, guys, let's talk about this for one quick second. I'm going to be very quick with this video because I ain't going on all day. Let's talk about Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes have gave Justice League 43%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to come out here. Now, I want people to understand, I'm not a huge fan of Rotten Tomatoes for many reasons I'm about to explain right now. I'm a DC fan, but this is not me coming as a DC fan. This is just me coming as just a casual fan, a moviegoer. And as of right now, 43% on Rotten Tomatoes is not good. This film will not make $1 billion. If it makes $1 billion, I'll be shocked. I doubt it though, because if you notice, prime example, Transformer last night got a terrible, worse score than that, and that didn't make $1 billion. This film is gonna make about, if not 800, maybe 900 million. I mean, yeah, if lucky, if it don't make 800 or 900 million, DC's in trouble. But let's not even talk about that right now. Let's talk about right now this Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. The people who have a certification to give a rotten score or give a tomato a praise or whatever, they need to get their head examined, because and this has just been building up for a while. And I'm just going to address, I don't want to spoil anything, but a lot of people who've seen the film have said it's a fun film, it's an enjoyable film, it's that and that. And I said, okay, and if I take it as that, I'm looking at a score of, if you're going by 10 to 100%, I'll say about, let's say, if I gather all of them, about, 60, maybe 65 or 60%. A little bit higher than, Man of Steel, which is reasonable. However, the complaints they have is the villain. The villain. And it's Steppenwolf. Now, from what I've seen of the villain, is he that bad of a villain to the point, is he like, he's so bad that he's Goofy bad, or he's so bad to the point that he's Doctor Doom bad in Fantastic Four, which they really have explained, but they make him sound like he's the worst villain ever made in comic book film history. And I'm sitting here like, please, no. None of you assholes have no room to talk about villains when you gave fucking Thor Ragnarok a 93%. And half those reviews saying Helena was a amazing Marvel villain, and that bitch was barely in the fucking movie. You have no argument there. Or you come out and say, you do a review of, what's the film? Another Marvel film of Guardians of the Galaxy, say Ego was a great villain, which he really wasn't. He was a decent villain, but I want to say he was a great villain. The only good villain that Marvel has done is Loki and Vulture. Those are the only two. Everyone else has been trash. Has been mediocre trash. Do I think Steppenwolf is going to be a great villain? Absolutely not. Even Stevie Wonder blind ass could have told you, yeah, he's not going to be the villain. He's not going to make me watch the film. It's the actors, the chemistry of what they had. And people say the chemistry is good. Okay, is the dialogue good? People say, yeah, the dialogue is good for, good enough that you'll still watch it, but not bad enough it'll make you cringeworthy. I have never heard that. But they talk about, oh, well, the way they team up is stupid and they all don't work well together. I'm seeing these reviews. I'm like, are you sure about that? And then I'm reading in person these Rotten Tomatoes reviews, and I'm seeing there like, oh, it's a mess, it's a monstrosity, it's a mess, it's a mess. And I'm sitting there like, you didn't have fun seeing them work together or interact with one another. Other people who said they have. So I'm sitting here like, okay, well, But again, they have their own opinion. But my biggest thing with Rotten Tomatoes right now is they have no room to talk and no room for the score they give for Justice League. This has been going on for a while. If they could give Marvel films 96%, 93%, 90, all these A's, rotten, fresh scores, and they give Justice League a rotten score due to the fact of what the villain, which that's all you see is the villain. And I'm sitting here like, if this is what we're looking for, villains, then you need to grade Marvel the same goddamn way. I'm serious. This is where pisses me off. I see all the reviews. Villain bad, villain bad, villain bad, villain bad. Oh, so now we're judging score on villains? Then you better go to every Marvel review you have done and give half those motherfuckers 6. Because every film that Marvel has done has been nothing. All the villains have been mediocre. Who was the Ant-Man villain? Yellow Jacket, which he's not even a villain. He's a fucking... I'm not even into that. Doctor Strange villain? Yeah. And let's not even talk about Thor villain, Malekith, or Guardians of the Galaxy villain, the Ronin, the Executioner. But yeah, that's what they want to grade it on, villains. They need to go to every Marvel film and regrade their film and take 2-3 points off. If it's a 9, take it to a 7. Take it to a 7. If it's an 8, take it to a 6, because that is bullshit. Now you care about villains? All of a sudden you care about villains? Go fuck yourself, Rotten Tomatoes. Go fuck yourself. Everyone who's at Rotten Tomatoes, they need to get their rotten ass whooped, because this is just stupid. Now you want to grade people on villains. What the fuck? Now you want to grade people on villains? Now you care about the villains? Oh, you only care about villains when it fits your narrative to actually give a review that makes no fucking sense, because the shit you call DC out for with this Justice League film is exactly the same shit Marvel did in that last film, and you didn't say a goddamn thing. And still, to this day, they gave fucking Thor Ragnarok 92%. And I sat there and said, am I watching the same film? This is at least a fucking 80 or 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. No way in hell this is an A. That has a higher score than Dark Knight. How the fuck does that have a higher score than Dark Knight? One of the best films of any comic book of all time. Go fuck yourself. That's why I don't even look at Rotten Tomatoes, because when I see shit like that, I say that's laughable. That's ridiculous and atrocious. For them to even do that, it's acidine. And that's even higher than the fucking Avengers, in which the Avengers is a hell of a lot better than Thor Ragnarok. That's just my opinion. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And this is just a person who's... I'm not even talking as a comic book fan. I'm just talking as a casual moviegoer who's seen these movies, and I say, no. Avengers was structured better, and Dark Knight was structured... is a masterpiece. And I'm sitting here like, how is that film lower than Thor Ragnarok, which film was everywhere? Yeah, it made me laugh, but it didn't make me to the point where I shit my pants. Deadpool did that, but even that doesn't even have that score. So, ladies and gentlemen, my thing is, Rotten Tomatoes, it's not the end-all, the be-all of movies, but I really dislike how Rotten Tomatoes score their stuff, and I really hate the critics over there, because they call bullshit on one film, but yet when another film comes out, they totally forget about the bullshit they call in the last film. Because Helena, as a villain, she wasn't good at all. She was barely in the film, to the point where I'm hearing Steppenwolf is in the film majority of the film. Yet Helena's not in that film. I mean, to the point you forget that we have to go back to Asgard and save it from Helena. And I almost forgot about her. When you watch Thor Ragnarok, you say, are you watching Thor Ragnarok? Or are you watching Thor and his team of misfits? I mean, that's what it felt like. I even forgot Helena was in the film until Thor was like, I gotta go back to Asgard. I said, oh yeah, you surely do. I totally forgot that. He was better off staying on the planet, because that was more interesting than the fuck he was going back to Helena for. Fuck Ragnarok, because at the end of the day, Ragnarok was screwed anyway. Shit. But anyway, guys, that's just my little gripe on it. I'm sick of this Rotten Tomatoes scores. I'm sick of people and their score, and people are like, oh, this is bad. And honestly, it is, because I ain't gonna lie. This means DC ain't gonna get to $1 billion. That's what happened with Batman v Superman 2. So as always, peace, have a Johnson, and I'm out.